Hi friends, I am Prabal Chakraborty. Today I want to discuss partial derivatives. This is very important friends. This problem is the heat equations. Okay, let's start to read the heat equation problem. Let u x comma t satisfy the IVP del u by del t is equal to del square u divided by del x square, and x belongs to R, t less than 0, u x comma 0 equals to 1 0 0 less than equals to x less than equals to 1. This is the condition yields where and then the value of limit t tends to 0 plus is 1 u 1 comma t is equal to we have to find out. Okay friends, this is the main important factor, that when this kind of heat equation is given and when boundary value also given, IVP initial value problem also given, then we will work this problem Fourier sine transform. Friends, we have to solve this problem by Fourier sine series. So apply Fourier sine transform. Fourier sine transform. Okay friends, write this equation ut is equal to u xx. Okay, I can write this equation and apply the Fourier transformations. What is the Fourier transformation friends? Simple. U bar s is equal to 0 to infinity u x comma t sin px. Okay friends, sin px dx. This is the Fourier transformation formula. So our initial condition, what is initial conditions? Initial condition u 0 comma t equals to 0. Okay, so applying both sides Fourier transforms, 0 to infinity del u by del t sin px I think sin px, I apply both sides. Okay, so sin px dx is equal to 0 to infinity del square u del x square sin px dx. So friends, must remember, when this kind of problem is coming, then we have to write u bar t is equal to, in here I can write this way, u by t is equal to u bar xx. It can be written as del u bar by del t is equal to minus p square u bar. Okay, remembering point friends, because it is also a theory. This is also a theory. Remember, this is the Fourier transformation theory. When we will solve this kind of problem, we have to remember this, because competitive exams, so time is we have to do very fast, so that you have to remember this formula. Okay, otherwise it is derives. It is theory class. I will derives. My theory partial differential class, I will derive everything. Du bar divide by u bar, I can write is equal to minus p square dt. Okay, after that, whatever I want to do, I will do u bar pt is equal to c1 e to the power minus p square t. Simple differential equations. This is the equation I get. I hope everybody can understand these equations. This is the differential equations. This is the main key point. This is the key point. Okay, I will solve this problem in this key point. When t is equal to 0, okay, say then u bar p comma t is equal to, what can I get? I get c1. Okay, e to the power 0 means 1. So this is the main problem. I can get u bar pt is equal to c1. Okay, Another way, when we want to find out u bar p comma 0, this is u bar p comma 0, then we know the what is the formula of the u bar, 0 to infinity u x comma 0 sin px. Okay friends, this is sin px dx. Then I will use the property of the integral, definite integral. I can write this way, ux comma 0 sin px dx plus 1 to infinity u x comma 0 sin px dx. Because we know the definite property of the integral. What is the property of the integral? A to b fx dx can be written as a to c fx dx plus c to b fx dx, where c is lies between the a comma b interval. Okay friends, this is the main formula. Then I can get u bar p0 is equal to this, and according to the theory this is 0, and when 0 to 1 then this the value is 1, so I get the value is 1. I write the function value sin px dx, and this value is 0. I write only this is the value of the 0. After that, whatever I do, integration of sin x dx is equal to cos x, so I can write cos px by p. This is the integrations formula friends, very remembering this formula. And after that, when we will putting the upper limit minus lower limit, then I can get 1 minus cos 0 is equal to 1, but it is the minus also before, so that I can write 1 minus cos p. Okay, 1 minus cos p divided by p. This is a simple calculation. I think I am correct. Okay, and also you will justify, those who are watching my videos, they will just justify that it is correct or not, but I work everything in logic. Okay, sometimes calculation also mistake, but I try to give correct information and correct teaching for everyone. E to the power minus p square t. This is the formula, because I get u p. This value is c1, so it is u bar pt is equal to 1 minus cos p divided by p e to the power minus p square t. Simple facts, friends. No problem. I think after that, how can we get u1 comma? After that, I have to find out. Okay, u bar x comma t. I have to find out u1 comma t. So what is the value of the u1 comma t? u1 comma t value is, I write, I apply inverse transformation, apply inverse Fourier series. Remember inverse Fourier series. What is the inverse Fourier series? 2 by pi 0 to infinity u bar x comma t. Okay, I find out also u bar x comma t value, u bar x comma t sin px dx. Okay, this is the inverse Fourier transformation. Okay, I apply inverse Fourier transformation. Next I go simple fact u okay, u1 comma t. Okay, u x comma t, applying the inverse Fourier transformation, 2 by pi is equal to 0 to infinity. Okay friends, and after that I use 1 minus cos p divided by p is equal to into e to the power minus p square t sin px dp. I hope it is very clear everyone. Okay, the u bar xt, and now they ask u1 comma t. Okay, very simple. Then u1 comma t means 2 by pi. Put this value x is equal to 1, so 2 by pi 0 to infinity 1 minus cos p divided by p e to the power minus p square t. Okay, no problem. I hope this is no problem. And sin p dp, okay, sin p dp, because x is equal to 1. After that they ask limit t tends to 0, limit t tends to 0 u1 comma t is equal to 2 by pi 0 to infinity, and after that putting the value t tends to 0, t tends to 0 means e to the power minus p square is equal to 0, so it is the value is 1 minus cos p divided by p into sin p, okay, sin p dp, okay friends. Then I get 2 by p 0 to infinity sin p by p minus 0 to infinity sin 2p divided by p, okay, divided by p dp, and I can write in here 1 by pi. Simple fact. After that we will use the formula. Which formula? 0 to infinity sin mx by x dx. How do we do? How we will get this value? Sin mx by dx. Here also dp. How can we get this value, friends? We use the Laplace. In my class, Laplace transformation class, those who follow this my class, I also solved this problem. But again I will recall this formula. Recall. Which recall? LFT by t. Okay, LFT by t is equal to s to infinity. Okay, f bar s ds. This is the formula. Here sin mx means I can write f bar s sin mx. Sin mx means f bar s. F bar s means I can take ft is equal to sin mt, and so sin, okay, fx I will write. This is the very you can understand easily. Fx sin mx, okay, ft is equal to sin mx, so f bar s is equal to 1 by m divided by m square plus s square ds. Very simple, very easy. Then I will use that it is tan inverse s by m means 0 to infinity. After that you will get the value 0 means pi by 2 you will get. Okay, why it is 0 to infinity? Because in case, okay, I write s, okay, it is 0 to infinity because in here s tends to 0. Then I get 0 to infinity sin mx by x dx. Okay friends, because e to the power minus st into 0 to infinity according to the Laplace, sin mx by x dx is equal to L fx by x. So friends, this is the Laplace transformation formula. So I can easily show this value is pi by 2 in all case. Sin mx means m is equal to maybe 1, 2, 3 anything. So I write it in 1. Okay, so putting the value limit t tends to 0 u1 comma t 2 by pi into it is pi by 2. So I write it in here pi by 2 minus 1 by pi into pi by 2, and I write and I cut this 1 minus half, my value is half. This problem is coming CSIR NET examinations, friends. Very important, must remember.